What are all these people doing in our streets? These streets were made for white people. There shouldn't be no damn colored people on my streets.
Hello, Jimmy. My name is Toby, and I overheard you saying that black people don't deserve the same rights as you do.
What makes you think differently?
I'm going to bring you back to a time when we didn't have the same rights as you.
Who are those people?
These will be the KKK members that ran the South during the Reconstruction period. They were white males that believed that blacks shouldn't be granted the same rights they had. They killed many innocent African Americans to get their point across.
They killed innocent people?
Yes, they didn't care. They followed their own rules, and for a while they didn't get in any trouble at all, because most of the law enforcement was a part of the KKK, or they believed what they were doing was right.
So what happened to the KKK?
People started to realize what they were doing was cruel. Members of the KKK were starting to be thrown into jail for their doing, and the KKK started to die off. People started to fight for blacks to gain equality, definitely the new generation of blacks. They wanted their voice to be heard, and they helped form the 13th Amendment, gaining them the right of citizenship, and the 15th, the right to vote.
So you're telling me... Wait! Where did Toby go? Well, I understand why blacks are equal, but all these Indians need to get off my land, so... Who are you?
Hello, my name is Chief Eagle Claw. You believe that my people don't belong on your land. I'm going to take you back to a time when my people owned this land.
Not again! Where are we?
We are on the land where Indians lived during this westward expansion era. Native Americans were on the land first. They were pushed out when the Pilgrims came over, and then Americans tried to expand their land. The Indians were getting pushed over even more. They didn't have anywhere to go. They owned the land, and Americans believed that it was their right to take. They were just as equal to live on the land as Americans did.
So, Indians were being forced out of their homes because Americans wanted it for themselves?
Yes. They were forced to pack up and move on to somewhere else.
I don't know how much more of this time travel I can take.
Hello, sir. I'll be your waiter today. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Water with lemon. Chinese people shouldn't be allowed to work in our job force. They're taking jobs away from us Americans. This is our country, not theirs.
So you believe I don't belong here?
No, I don't. You have your own country. This is my country.
Jimmy, I'm going to bring you...
I know. You're going to bring me back to a time where Chinese didn't have equal rights.
Wow, you're right. Have you done this before?
What are we doing by a railroad? I don't find this too safe.
Exactly. It wasn't safe at all, but my ancestors came over to the United States to help Americans build the Transcontinental Railroad. It was the railroad that ran from California to the east to help with transportation. They worked in harsh conditions, in the snow, over mountains, and long days and nights. They were America's hardest workers. They earned their way to be in the United States. After the railroad was done, many did go to cities to work to make a better life for themselves.
I guess they did earn their way into this country, but... Hey lady, get over here and take my order.
You can hold on 1 second, sir, and I will be with you.
It better be less than a second.
You shouldn't talk to a lady like that. It is very disrespectful. Do you not have any manners? Did your mama not teach you right? Oh, and I'm Linda, and I guess I'll be serving you today.
I was raised that women should be in the kitchen, cleaning, cooking, and taking care of the children, not working, taking my order. What does your husband think about you being here?
First, that is none of your business. Second, this is the 21st century. I earned my right to be here just like you. I earned my right to have a job like any man. And I have earned the privilege to vote and have a family if I want to. I'm not bound to my house taking orders from my husband. I don't have to sit in a sewing factory that may have the potential to burn down and have my boss lock all the doors so I can't get out. I'm a person just like you. I make up the United States, and I feel like you should respect me just like you.
Oh, great. Are you going to bring me back to the future like Toby, Chief Eagle Claw, and Chow did?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to get your order so you can leave because I know you won't be leaving a good tip.
Oh, Oh. I'll have a burger, no mustard. Everything else though.
Is that it?
I'll let you know if I need anything else. I wonder why children don't work in the job force. I'm required to work. Why aren't they? I would love to lie around and watch TV all day and then go to work.
Jimmy.
Hello? Who is this? Where are you? I can't see you.
Hello, Jimmy. My name is Kim. I was a little girl that worked back in the factories when children were required to work in harsh conditions during the industrial period. This was a hard time. Many people were getting really sick. This was the influenza period also. I started working at the cotton factory in the South when I was 6 years old. I didn't go to school because I needed to help my family earn money. I barely got paid anything to risk my life every day to work with these huge machines that we didn't know how to use. We basically had to teach ourselves. I lost 3 fingers my 3rd day of work. I wanted to quit so bad, but my daddy wouldn't let me because we needed the money that bad. A week later, I lost my arm, and I lost too much blood before someone could get to me. I was only 6 years old, and I died in a cotton factory. After a while, the government came up with the children labor laws and minimum wage laws, so people were being underpaid, and they didn't have to work in conditions like I did. I didn't get to live a long life. So I'm very glad these kids get to live out their lives now and have fun.
That is probably the saddest story I've ever heard. I'm so sorry, Kim.
I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I want you to see that everyone has earned their rights to be an American, and I have the same privileges as the person right next to them. We are all equal.
You're right, but...
Are you really going to complain some more?
It's not really complaining, just asking questions.
Okay, ask away.
How did we come up with the 2 sets of government? And why was the 20s the jazz era? What happened during the Great Depression?
Wow, so many questions. My mom, Pam, will take over. I don't know much about those topics, but nice talking to you, Jimmy. Remember that everyone is equal and we are all American.
Hi, Jimmy. My name is Pam, and I think I can help you with these questions. Government was wanting to gain all the power to a point where government didn't believe everyone should be equal to them because they were in charge, and a lot of people started seeing this, and it brought a lot of Americans together. They came to a point when government made a law where a ton of people were forced to live together in tight corridors. My family, we had 6 of us. We had to live with 2 other families with 4 or more in a 2-bedroom house. Sometimes you couldn't move. People didn't want to see government have all the power, so they came up with Republican and Democrat, like what we have today, and later on democracy came around. Then came the Roaring 20s, where it was just a big party for a lot of people. Everyone was very carefree. They partied, drank, and partied. Government passed a law where alcohol was illegal. People would hide it in their houses to drink. I can't believe you don't know about the Great Depression. Did you not go to school?
I did go to school, and I know the Great Depression was caused by the stock market crash, and everyone became poor and hungry, and they had no place to go. America was a nightmare. Today, America is the land of the free, where everyone is equal and has earned the rights to be here. I didn't see it before, but everyone has earned the right to be here. But now that I look at it, you shouldn't have had to earn the right to be here. America is all about welcoming one another. Me, for example, I'm a white man from the South that has always had a right, but I have options on who I want to be. I don't have to be a plantation owner. I can work wherever and be whoever I want.
And I am a black man that isn't underneath orders of a white man. I am allowed to be in the same room as a white man and use the same bathroom and water bill. I am actually a man and not a slave. I can live out my dreams.
And I'm a white woman who isn't a housewife. I can go to school and get an education and earn my way to be here. I love working and going to school and not sitting at home and cleaning for somebody. I get to be here and be who I want to be because I am equal. Thanks to everyone before us, we are all equal and create the bigger picture.